Hi guys. It's been a while since I've done a video. I've been in the process of looking for a house and moving and not moving and moving and not moving, so I haven't been able to do much since my workshop's been all packed up. But I got a new kit in the mail today and just released the Enterprise box set of all the ships named Enterprise. I got this at Advanced Hobbies online. It was $69.99. They gave a little bit of a discount, so it was like $68.39 and free shipping. So I think it was a pretty good price from other places I saw. But this is it here. So you have all of the Enterprises: NX, original, refit, B, C, D, and E. At the back here, it shows all the kits, all the ships, and this is the actual size of each one. A little bit bigger than I thought they'd be for 1/2500. I've never put together a 1/2500 scale before. So this would be nice. I plan to display these kind of like how I did my 1000 Enterprise and TOS Enterprise and Klingon ship on a wood panel. It's going to be a really long panel, about this long, 48 inches, and I'm going to set it up kind of like how it is in the conference room of the Enterprise D, where we go from oldest to newest ship. I won't paint them gold. I'm going to use, paint them up nicely, the decals here. But that's the plan I have for this. I think that would be pretty cool. So let me go ahead and open this up. Each one comes with its own stand, which I won't be using at all. Now, from what I heard, the decals on this are supposed to cover the entire ship, so you're not supposed to have any need for painting it, I guess. So here's some of the small stands. 3 big stands, 5 for the C, D, and E. Right up top we have D. So 2 bags for her. Saucer, and then warp engines. She's 9 pieces, it looks like, for her. Then here we have in one bag the C, which I never have liked this ship. I've always thought it was just the ugliest design. This is the first time I've ever had one. It'll be the first time building one. So the D is gray, and then the C is this really bright blue-green. I don't know what the exact color is, but it's a very bright blue-green. Looks to be about maybe a dozen parts for her there. And then here we have the E. So the E is white. Looks to be about another dozen parts or so for that one. The B is also white. Here in one bag. And then in one bag you have 3 ships. You got the NX, the O1, and the refit, all in this bag. The NX is silver, the refit is white, and then the O1 is the standard grayish green color. You have your book for each one. And then we have these decals. These are supposed to be like high pressure sensitive decals, or stickers. These are not water based. They're not like the regular stickers either. Just cut the desired decal from the sheets. Dry fit the trim decal to become familiar with its proper placement. Dip the decal in water for 10 seconds. So I guess they are water decals. When I was reading online, I didn't think it was going to be that. But yeah, they're nice decals. On this sheet is the NX and the refit. Now, and the 01. Yeah, see these sheets here, they cover the entire ship, so you probably won't need to paint them. I will anyways. I'll primer paint. I always spray black on the inside even if I'm not lighting it, because if you put it up to the light, you can still see through it, so I still light block it. The only problem I have with this is I wish they would have had the refit, they would named it the A. That way you'd had A, B, C, D, E. I think it would have just been nice to have all the letters in there. But this is just the 01 with no alternative for the A. It's interesting decal sheet, that's for sure. Like here we have the warp engines. One decal that just wraps around the entire engine when it's built. Sensor bars for the refit. Top saucer, bottom saucer. Yeah, it's definitely different. And here we have the C in Oliver blue. Not very detailed. Let me find the kit. The kit itself is very detailed. You can there's the all the design in the upper saucer. So it has all the windows, life pods, phaser banks. So I'm guessing that when you put this over it, it should hopefully show off all that detail. I kind of wish they would have added it to the decal itself. All the different life pods, the different colors and things like that. Looks like the lifeboats are white. I can't tell if they're white or if it's clear. So maybe you can paint the life pods on here and it'll show up through there. And then here we have the E. I've never built an E before either, surprisingly. So again, it should cover pretty much most of the ship. It doesn't look like this is going to cover the complete ship, the way these are. But they're very nicely detailed again. Very detailed along the lifeboats, and again, the warp engines are like all the colors are there for the nacelles. You won't have to paint it. It probably would be a pain in the butt to paint it and then try to cut the decal out, I'd imagine. Looks like mine has a spot on it. But again, so there's the E. And then this must be the D. 2 sheets for the D. Because the D's a big ship. So here we have the D. This looks like to be the bottom of the saucer and the engineering section. And this is probably the top of the saucer here in the top half, and the bottom half is the B. I'm not seeing anything for the sides of the warp engines on here, the blue and the red. They have it for every other ship but this one. So I don't know what's up with that. So you got the paint for the warp engines on the D. You don't paint that on any of the other ships, it looks like. Unless it's on another decal sheet. The B, very nicely detailed. A lot of detail on that one. It will cover the entire ship for the most part. I don't see. Now that's weird. So, on the refit, it has the registry in the decal right there. But on the Enterprise B, the registry is separate. You gotta put it on top of the decal. They could have done that with this one and given you the choice of an A or a non-A, really. So this one's split into 3 parts for the top saucer, which is probably why they had to do this separate. But again, they could have done that for the other one. I don't see decals for the warp engines on this one either. So you're gonna have to paint them. It's really weird what you have to paint, what you don't have to paint. Unless this is the B here. Oh, yeah, okay. So on this sheet is the B's warp engines. So maybe on another sheet is the D's warp engine somewhere that I'm missing. But I'm not seeing them. I have to go through them in a little bit more detail. But that's pretty much it. So yeah, so they're just regular water slide decals. I was under the impression from what I read they were something different, but apparently not. But it is a very nice kit. I'm looking forward to getting started on this, which will probably happen after I get moved into my house, which will hopefully be by mid-June. I can get my workshop set up and get back to work, because it's been since January, so I'm really itching to get back into this. I will take some pictures tomorrow, close-ups of the decals of each of the ships, and post them on my Facebook page. I'll put a link in the description of the video to that. Eventually, if you're not following Facebook. So, yeah, until the next video, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for following.